playing a gacha version of Pokemon, more or less. Now, the nice thing about the gacha version of Pokemon is the gacha version plays just like Leaf Green did. Like, in very many ways, I love the fact that you can play this pretty much for free. You don't have to spend it if you don't want to. And it has all the mechanics that I grew up on with Leaf Green and some of the older games. Now, like here, we can battle Magikarp, and we can go ahead and give it a shot and see if we can capture him. I've actually got this here, a couple of them. These are, required for free, but auto-catching, auto-gathering, and all that. Yeah, for like at least like $4 or $5 access to that. So you're not like completely locked. The nice thing is if you go about say like these Pokeballs, Great Balls, Pokeballs, Ultra Balls, there's plenty of different options. The combat is exactly what you expect from the original Pokemon. And in many ways, the nice thing about it is that they got not having to stress too much one way or the other. So like there we have Magikarp. Now the cool thing about like any of the items that you collect, there's a lot of different mechanics that go into this particular game. And I can kind of show you like, so for example, I've got Ho-Ho right now. You may be wondering, like, how do you have all these really cool Pokemon? Well, it's got a gacha factor to it, which is to say that you go up to the gacha pond, you get a free throw at what is effectively a gacha wheel. And you could pay to win through this if you wanted to, but you can get a vast majority of these raffle icons for free. And so, like, just now I've got a couple of pretty noteworthy Pokemon. And I've got everything from Voltorb now to, who's to complain with getting Salamence and Tauros, for example. But the thing is, right, is that, now, like, I've got an actual crate, because I've got 100 of them, so we might as well just go ahead and open the bag and see what we got here. So it says you got level 4, level 3, level, we'll just go ahead and hit open. Okay, so we have a choice of C, level 4, level 1. In this case, I would use level 1, because I think that makes the most sense. Just because naturally I don't have level 2 or 3, I would think. But, so like, for example, getting Mewtwo is part of it, and you just go about collecting and doing the event. You just collect Mystic Energy and do tasks. So getting Mew doesn't require like money involved with him, which is kind of cool. Now, like with every Pokemon in the game, you can go through and so like for example, I started out with Squirtle, and you can go to the Evolve tab and you just gotta match basically the requirements. So I went from Squirtle to Wartortle to Blastoise, and now I'm at Blastoise, and I can eventually work on getting into Mega. And it's really kind of cool, in the way that you can also decide like their skills, just like you could in the old games. And you've got, HP, physical attack, physical defense, and then you've got, SP defense. This is all, basically special attack, special defense. There's even like the abilities themselves, which you can choose and change even that. And then of course you've even got like the actual abilities that you can then train them with and give them better efficiencies in that regard. You can even go into like individual values to kind of get an idea of like what you want to adjust. You can go into, as you progress, you can go like, say like in intimacy, if you've got a high intimacy level, you get extra bonuses on top of that. So there's a lot of different ways to go about playing it. You get a team of like, I think 1 or 2 when it starts, and it gradually gets up to 5, and then eventually from 5 to 6. So it is kind of cool in the way that you can go about collecting Pokemon. And again, you can go from catching them to running the gacha. You're not like kind of forced into one direction or any one way to do it. I will point out though that if, like, let's say you wanted to buy, you have to use diamonds. So like here, if I'm just going to go ahead and buy using whatever means you collected. And again, you don't have to spend for that. So if you want to, You just got to go through and do quests, and you basically have to do whatever the quest or requirement of achievement wants you to do. You can build up plenty of diamonds, I think, free to play too. But, and again, this is so far my experience with the game, and it's been a lot of fun. And again, if you want to check it out, just check the description below. In any case, I will be playing this more, though. It's been a lot of fun. I haven't run into individual people, but I know that you can eventually, as you work through this, you can actually, you can go, basically you go through the adventure tab, and you've got basically what amounts to, different levels, I guess. You get, different resubs. It's kind of, it's not crazy people, but by any means. The nice thing about it is even just having completed it, you can see I'm getting diamonds. But you've got elite stages, normal stages. You do have a maze, for example. They have something called a club, which works a lot like a guild. But in here, you can go and actually get free items through Prey, for example. And just do that. Run a gotcha wheel to basically get some more loot. So here I can get a safari ticket. And again, there's tons of different stuff you can do. They've got farms, exchanges, fusions. If you're wondering what exactly a fusion is, it's basically take the trait that you know as nature for that Pokemon. You can compare different nature-related bonuses and convert them and modify them into maybe say a different Pokemon to get something you're looking for. They've got what it amounts to basically kind of I wouldn't say a battle pass system of some kind. That's basically what Supreme Token is. On the store tab, obviously they've got a whole different set variety of different skins and items that you can buy. So if a person wanted to change the way they look, for example, it's not terribly difficult to go about that. They do have in the event tab, you've got Mega Arena Legends, which I think is just kind of more late game content. They've got answered questions. They've got Trainer Gift, which again basically is an opportunity for you to, if you wanted to give other players stuff. Mythical Beast is just where you can get basically what amounts to almost kind of a boss fight. And then the Ruining Instances is where you can get experience, different bits and pieces Great Walls and what have you. So that's what a lot of that is. As you all probably guessed, yes, there is PvP, and that's what contests are, so you can join games, go against other players, and fight. They've got team competition, club, again, kind of alliance competitions, and then they've even got a global. So there's tons of opportunity to once you've actually got your account fleshed out, then you can actually go against other players. In any case, they do have kind of a world chat, club chat, private chat, and so on and so on, and that's all there as well. So, it's, for the most part, pretty fleshed out. Then, of course, they've even got a Pokedex, so if you want to look at, different Pokemon, or see what different Pokemon are in the game, you can go through there, too. And I think that pretty much covers all the bases, but I'm sure I'll probably talk more about it later, but I just thought I'd go ahead and kind of show you guys where I'm at so far. I'm currently level 35, and probably going to work my way up from here, but if anything, guys, it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed playing it, but needless to say, guys, thank you guys for watching, and